Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you these new best players to snipe in FIFA 21. These are pretty much all fodder players that aren't really going to be used in most people's teams. A few of them are examples of people that could be used in people's teams as well, but mostly is it going to be more fodder. Really good place to snipe, as a lot of people need them for SBCs, things like that, as they're usually low-paced players. No one really likes them in game, they're not very good in game. For example, you can see the first player here is Biscuits. Yeah. So that's going to be the first player anyway. This is going to be all fodder players pretty much. And yeah, so you can see he is a very bad player to use in game. You can see he's actually not got a bad card, but his 42 pace makes him pretty much unusable. But also Spanish and from La Liga makes him very, very usable in SBCs, especially because he's a CDM as well. A lot of SBCs will require this sort of requirement for Spanish and La Liga, and it's very good for all SBCs pretty much. And because he's so cheap, just because he is so slow and no one actually wants to use him. The next example is going to be De Gea, and he's a slightly different one. Goalkeepers usually don't tend to be as good, but this is the best goalkeeper I've personally found works the best. Usually goalkeepers aren't that great, but for 86 rated is quite a lot for only 15k you can get him for pretty much. At this point in the game, you might even be cheaper now. See what we go down to. Okay, so that's going to be 15k here. Okay, so he's not coming up much cheaper now. Apparently he's gone up in price. I don't know why he's gone up in price so much. The last time I checked, okay, he's 36k now. But he just dropped right down to 15k on Monday. That was the last time I checked. I don't know why he's so expensive right now. It must be something to do with the weekend league or some SBC that's out. Once again, Spanish and Premier League makes him very good for SBC fodder. He's not a bad card, but not his position and handling, which are pretty much the two most important stats for goalkeepers on this game. And he's not very good at them, so his 86 card, very good for SBCs, very cheap. It just dropped right down. I don't know why it's so expensive today, but usually it's much cheaper than this at the start of the week. Most of these players are best to snipe at the start of the week, apart from a couple of examples. For example, the next one is going to be Mendy, and I know he's not that good for SBC fodder, because he's actually a very usable card, pretty good pace, probably the best gold left back in the game. These are good players to snipe at the weekend. The fodder ones are better during the weekend, also during the early week, when cards are cheaper. The ones like these are better at the sort of Thursday to Sunday, when people need team for weekend leagues. The slightly better cards. Yeah, you can see Ferland Mendy, very good card right now, going for about 7k. Very cheap. I could have picked that one up there. I don't really know why I didn't. But you can see there's quite a lot of him on the market for very cheap now. He was very much more expensive than this when the game came out. All the way down to 7k now, but still quite a lot of people do need him for their team. And also for SBC fodder and stuff like that as well. Because he is still French and from La Liga, makes him very usable in-game and in SBC, which is why he's such a good player to snipe. The next example is going to be Lukaku. Or Thiago. Actually, I'm going to go with Thiago first, because I actually think he's a better example than Lukaku. 85 Thiago. No one really likes him in game. He's not that good when he came out. He was, yeah, not the best player. You want to make sure you're sniping his gold card most of the time. Spanish and from Premier League. Not best pace, not the best stats really. 5-star skill moves, but he does have 3-star weak for as well. But he's a midfielder, very good for SBC, 85 rated. Pretty low pace for his, pretty low price for his rating, and obviously rating is very, very important in SBCs. That's pretty much all that matters, and also to be from a big nation and a big league like he is. Yeah, I'll go on to the next one now, which is also Lukaku, as I did say earlier. I don't think he's quite as good as Thiago, which is why I just moved him back a little bit. Hopefully he comes up with his gold card, but his gold card is also a very good example of why you want to snipe him. Because he has quite a lot of special cards, I think, at the moment. It doesn't look like it's going to search for some reason, it's just performing search. Okay, so I don't really know what happened there. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Sorry about that. That was all the players anyway I was going to show you in this video. Subscribe for more FIFA 21 videos like these, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.